Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trader Muru and today's gold analysis update we are going to analyze gold market in detail. I will show you the key support and resistance level, the possible buy and sell opportunities we can expect from the gold chart in coming days. So make sure to watch full video here, and I'm going to share some interesting levels for gold in upcoming this video. Okay, so let's start with our weekly analysis. In weekly time frame, as we know, as per our CRT concept, price is created this last candle and its high and low both are swept. So this is basically our current trading range according to daily time frame and weekly time frame, around 5275 to 5093. So basically price is ranging between this candle, its high and its low, and once a candle close above it will be a bullish continuation, and once a candle close below it will be the reversal sign. Now let's see daily time frame. In daily time frame, our last breakout structure is this one here. And after that we don't have any significant retracement, and this is the recent swing high. After that we have this retracement criteria completed, and this is our the last bearish candle close, and we don't have any candle closing below its wick. So this is our current range according to daily time frame, and price is trying to trade over here, and in between it we have this one, the smaller time range, and according to daily time frame, until this area gets break, price is still bullish. It tried to close below and another candle is closing above, so it is just ranging here, ranging near support area. Now let's see 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, our last breakout structure was this one here. Price was running in decent uptrend, having a series of breakout structures. See this, creating higher highs and higher lows, but in last week we have two candles closing below this swing low. So now 4-hour is bearish, and we can expect price to drop if we get rejection from its 4-hour structural levels. According to structure, 4-hour is bearish, 1 day is still bullish, and weekly is still in range. So we have to wait for 4-hour structural areas. First of all, first area of 4-hour time frame rejection is this one, which is already been flipped. So now we have to wait for its QML area, which is this one. Either price will drop from here, or price will test 1-hour bearish structure and again drop. So the current structure in 4-hour time frame is we have already flipped a resistance level from here, and price is trying to go above, and we have this liquidity still pending here around 5206. So if we get a pump here and test of this 4-hour QML area and again break below this low like this one, then it will be a nice area to short till this low, because we have high, then higher low, higher high, then the lower low confirm over here, and this can be the lower high. So we will wait for the lower high confirmation, then we can short it till this low here. So the current structure in 4-hour time frame, bearish. Now let's see 1-hour time frame. In 1-hour time frame, as we know that price was running in nice uptrend here. Then we had a change of character at this level, the same area as 4-hour time frame, this one, and price have flipped it, and it tried to break below from SQML area, but this also did not give us a nice pullback, and break below this was our expectation, but we don't have any break below, so price is likely to go for the highest order block, which is present at this level here. So price need to test it and drop. So right now price have flipped a 4-hour bearish structure and 1-hour bearish structural levels, so we can expect it to test the upper levels and reject. If we see this both levels are now flipped. So current resistance are first this one around 5191 to 5206, and second one is this one around 5227 to 5250. And as we know that price usually makes a consolidation pattern like symmetrical triangle, this was the last week symmetrical triangle, and it was a breakout. After that price opened with a massive gap up and get sell off. Same thing was running over here. This is the most common pattern we can see in gold, a symmetrical triangle. On the breakout on one side, you can expect it to retest and continue. See this? If I can give you more examples, this is most common pattern in gold. It usually makes this. See this? So basically when we see a symmetrical triangle pattern in gold, we usually go with the breakout trend. Look at this. And right now the current symmetrical triangle is here, from this top to this all the candles, and we have a breakout in 1-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame it is also a candle closing above it, so we can expect price to test its highest liquidity area, which is present at here at 5225, and it is also aligned with our 4-hour QML area. So according to this pattern, we are expecting gold to test this high around 5226, and once this liquidity gets sweep, we can expect it to retrace a bit, and retracement target will be the retest near this trend line, and then once it break below this bottom trend line, we can short. There is no short opportunity before breaking below this trend line, because this trend line is running from here. If I can extend it, it will be from here. So we need to wait for the breakdown of this trend line for the proper short confirmation, and our target can be the lowest liquidity at this level. So what can we do over here on Monday opening? We have to go for a 15-minute time frame. In this time frame we have this shift, this last breakout structure, and this is current resistance. So if we get a breakout and test here, your target will be 5226. First is this one around 5191, then 5226. So wait for a breakout and retest here, then you can buy it for this target. And if we have any geopolitical news in this weekend, so possibly like this previous week, we can see a direct sweep of this high. Same thing here. But I'm majorly watching for a 4-hour structural areas. Even if it pumps, we will see a retracement from this area. This is the 4-hour QML area. Just like this 1-hour QML area here, it gave a nice drop. Just look at this. This was approximately, if I calculate, around more than 700 pips. So possibly we will see the same price action from here. If we get a test here, then we will be shorting here. If we get a breakout and retest here, we will be on long position here. So first priority will be the breakout and retest, and we will be watching for long opportunity, because we already have a breakout above this trend line and price is continuously pushing toward this resistance, which is making it much weaker here. See this? Once it get break and retested, we can expect price to pump till 5191, and this is also a 1-hour structural area, so be very careful for longing it. And from here we will be watching for a short opportunity on 5226. Your stop loss will be above this high. This will be very much big because this is the nearest supply present near this QML. If you want more smaller stop loss, then you should be using stop loss above this high. This one. This is the supply present near this area. And if you want a much safer entry, wait for the sweep and the rejection candle like this one, and then you can enter in short. So the current resistance in the market is this one, as we have discussed. This is the current resistance. Once it get flipped, you can buy it on retest. For the scalp pips, first target will be this one. And for the major view, most of the people are watching this trend lines at the bottom, and the upper trend line is this one. So this is basically making a channel here. If this area fails and price flip above it, then we will set our bearish view to the side and watch for the trend line test, just like this. Because we already have a 4-hour time frame untested order block present here. This one nearer 5500. So this area will be very much important for the gold, around 5227 to 5250. If this area get flipped in 4-hour time frame, we will be watching for more, and our target will be 5300, 5375, and then 5500. Before that, we are still good to drop from here. So this is basically gold. Price is currently bearish in 4-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is still bearish. Smaller time frames are giving us a bullish direction, making higher highs and higher lows. So possibly we will see some more push towards this 4-hour QML area and then again a drop. Most of the time whenever NFP hits, it create a liquidity, then sweep it and drop. The current liquidity is still pending above this both high and this one. Once it get flipped, we can go for buy, and if we get a sweep here and again a rejection, then it is good for short. Now let's see silver. Silver is also at resistance and ranging here. This is current range high and this is our range low. If I put a trend line here, then it will be from this one. So until this high get break, we can expect a drop. Once it get flipped, price can test this high again. Same scenario in silver, we are running in symmetrical triangle. This is bottom trend line and this is our top trend line. If I take this down and take out all this high, then this is the main trend line here in 1 hour time frame, this one. So we need this range high break for the long confirmation, and as we say, our target will be 86 and possibly till this liquidity around 87. If we get a breakdown here, then possibly we will see low again. Same thing happening just as gold, ranging between here, and if we get rejection here, same thing, just a range, same as gold. If we reject here, first target will be this one. On the flip and close above, we will watch for long. Before this area flip, we are not watching for long. We are still watching for drop if we get reject here. If we talk about BTC, BTC is rejecting from daily time frame structural areas from this level. This is weekly time frame. Price is rejecting from here. And if you want a rejection confirmation, watch 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, we have the last breakout structure here, then again one, and this is our change of character. After that, this is new breakout structure. Possible retracement is here. This is mother candle, we don't have any candle closing above, so this is still retracement is going on. If price pumps, this area will be good for a short opportunity around 70,000 to 70,500. If I extend it, this full zone. and the major shift in direction will be after break of this low. Because if we see this in daily time frame, this was the high and price here just give us a market structure shift. So this is possibly a structural shift retracement, and this low is our swing low now. Market has created high, this is higher low, this is higher high, and if market retrace and hold this low, it can be the possible the high after break of this low. Before that, a possible slow retracement and drop towards this zone around 64,000 to 62,500. DXY is rejecting from here as per our expectation. The nearest support is around 98.1 to 97.9. After that test, we will expect again pump and test of this 99 to 99.5 area. Structure is still bullish. Last break of structure is first this and this one. So price is likely to hold this zone. And as DXY is bearish, Euro will be bullish. This is the same position I was talking about in previous slide. Once this trend line get break, you can expect price to pump till this level. This is resistance level around 1.174. This is current support. We have a 1 hour time frame change of character, and this is current resistance, this trend line. Once it get break, you can enter in long position for this target. We were expecting AUD to test this area, but we have just missed it by some pips. It is creating a liquidity here. So if we get a sweep here and test of this zone, it would be very much good for a long entry. Target will be this high. Until this low get break, AUD is still bullish. If I get this opportunity, it will be much better for a long confirmation. So that's it guys, this is my view for this week. I'm still watching for gold short, and the major drop will be confirmed after breaking this bottom trend line. Before that, possibly we will see more range here. If we reject it again from this trend line, the drop will be again testing this bottom trend line, again pump, and same will be continuing over here. And if we get a flip here in the resistance and a clear breakout with a volume, then we will be possibly testing this 4-hour QML area near about 5226 to 5250 area. This is a major resistance area from where we will be getting some retracement or the reversal in downside. So that's it guys, hope you understand. If you have any question, you can ask me. How do you use volume profile tool? Just grab that tool, put it in a range in which you want to see volume. This is your range and this is your price of action, what we call POI. Sorry, it is POC, price of control, where the most volume traded exists. If you want to see it for this range, grab tool, paste it over here. Most of the time price range is near this area. How to select range? You can clearly see that range. If you are going for this high to this bottom, just go from this high to this bottom. It will give you range. If you want this bottom to this high, use it like this. It will give you the max traded prices in this full rally, which is here. As you can see, price is bouncing from it. And right now we are at max traded price here. If this flips, it will be a gain pump. As I said, if this get rejection, this possibility we will see a reversal. Hi Muru, your comment, how will you trade by knowing Monday will open with gap up? Is the best way to use account with a small amount SL in it and keep your main amount in the safe account. How does it matter new versus old account? If you have exchange account, then you will be having, you can open 1 or 2 account on it, maybe more. So if you want to trade a risky trade and your broker allow you to have a negative protection balance, then you can use this method. Your main account will be safe and your only the remaining position which you are using for the risky trade will be get liquidated if market doesn't go on your favor on Monday opening. It doesn't matter or it's a new or an old account. You have to have just 2 accounts. First you will use your main account, your all money or equity will be on it, and your second account you will use for risky trade. So if you want to lose $10 on that risky trade, you will keep only $10 equity in this account. And if you want to keep your trade open on weekend, you will only use second account. Why? Because if it get liquidated, then you will be losing only your risky amount, which is $10. And your second account will be holding your main equity, so it will be safe. Any other questions? Very nice, now I understand. Thanks a lot. This is just trading tricks, nothing more. Some people don't know it and keep their trades open over weekend in their main account, and just like this, if market open with gap up or gap down, they get liquidated by all liquidity. Last few trades hit SL. Yes, my last few trades hits SL because market is in range. In range, my strategy mostly fails because my strategy works on higher highs and higher lows. If market creates new higher high, I will trade it for new higher high. I will be watching for buy for new high. But if market is in range, what will it do? It will not create new high. It will again drop and again create new breakout structure here. For some time it will go like this, then again drop and create structure like this. Even range is better, but if you are having liquidity patterns like megaphone structure and symmetrical triangle, it would be very much hard to trade. If you are trading in megaphone pattern, this is your upper trend line, this is your down trend line. What will happen in it? Price will create a new high just like this. It will go like this, again drop, take out liquidity from this low, hunt SL above here, and then again pump, take out this liquidity, again drop, take out this liquidity, then again pump. And these are the most hardest pattern to trade. Same thing in symmetrical triangle. Market will create a low, then it will pump, it will create a new low. So basically you are entering in short from this areas for a new low, but it will not create new low and it will drop like this, again hunt your break even maybe, then again drop, again your break even will be hit, you are going long here, it will take your break even again, and once it get reverse, it will take your all liquidity. How does it matter? Okay, it is already done. How are you so confident while speaking? Because I know that what can be the possible outcome of the market. What are your thoughts or reason it went against the predicted entries? Range. From the beginning, I have told you guys my strategy will not work in range, because in range most of the time what happens, price usually changes direction. It don't stick with one. If you look at this, the most stop loss I get hunted was in this range here, near this range. This was the most stop loss get hunted here. Just look at this. This is your change of character. This trade was good. This is your breakout structure. Then what happened here? It dropped below. Again, take out the liquidity. Now it is a change of character in 4-hour time frame, but it again dropped below that low. See this? Then what happened here? Now you will be like, market is creating a low, high and low, but it is basically a ABC pattern in daily time frame. And the daily time frame structural area was hit here. We were bullish from here, and we were trying to buy it from this zone. But what happened here? Again, look at this. High, low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then look at this. A change of character in 1 hour time, 4 hour time frame, and break above this high. This is double change of character. So range actually plays like this. It hunts liquidity, and most of the time this is the major areas where structural traders get hunted. And same thing is happening right now. So yesterday I can clearly say that it is forming a range, and whenever market hit a structural areas target, it will range. Just look at this. If it hits 1.618 area, it will start ranging. Nearer 1.6 or 1.25. Okay, let me add 1.25 area too. Okay, this one. So market will hit this area and it will start ranging. Same thing, if market is hitting this area, it will start ranging. Let me show you another example. This is low, this is no, not this one. From here, this is 1.25 area, again ranging, and from this one here 1.27 area, again ranging here. If it drops and pump to this area, market will be ranging in this zone. From this two area, you can expect a range. Just look at this. This is your structure. $1.27 area, market is in range. This is your structure. Plot fib from top to bottom. 1.27 area, market will be in range. So basically, whenever market hit a structural area target, it keeps ranging there. So if you are in from the main structural areas, you will not get hunted like this. That's why I'm watching for the major points. Once it get your entry, you will be safe from this kind of structural liquidity. If you guys are following me from long time, you know that we were expecting market to hit this area here around 5377 and reject from there and give you a 4 hour change of character, and this is what happening right now. And from this area, look at this, there was no range, just a straight drop. Why this area was plotted? Because it was having, first of all, this 786 area of this full wave. Second thing, it was having a daily time frame one-on-one reaction, which is this one. At the exact point, it was rejected. That's why it is not good to buy here. And at this level, we have a 4 hour change of character. So possibly we will see a reversal here. And that's why we are waiting here. This area will still act as a resistance. Which is the best platform for Forex trading in India? XNS is banned. I was using XNS, but they deny me withdrawal. So I left it and switched to Vantage. Vantage is good, giving me a timely withdrawals, and I don't see any problems in it right now. So right now I'm using vintage. Megaphone pattern really sucks. Yes, yes it is. Just do the same thing over here. Plot flip from top to bottom. 786 area is near 50, 325, and one-on-one reaction area will be, if I plot it from this area, this one and this one to 50, 263. So this area. $52.53 to 63 is a good area. If we get a sweep, we have a 2 resistance here, actually 3, this one too, a golden pocket resistance, then this one-on-one reaction resistance, and another one is this low. And actually it is also aligned with our QML2. So this area will be a major resistance, as I said. If this flips, we will be watching for long. If this fails to get flipped and get a rejection from here, we will be watching for a lower low formation. Can I buy BTC yet? If not, then where from? If you want to buy BTC, wait for this area around 64 to 62 500. From this area, it will be very much better entry for this high, and you will be having a defined stop loss just below it. If you put channel here, possibly this area, same thing, bottom trend line is here, this demand is here, and the structural level is also there. So this area is very much better. Instead of buying here, wait for this area. I see you switch various time frame. Can you brief specific of 4, 1, 15 and 5 minute? If you want to trade gold nicely, better to use 1 hour time frame. 1 hour will be always the first one to give you entry. Look at this. This was your primary change of character at daily time frame resistance at this level, and it was a drop. What is void and pockets? I don't know about it. If you are you talking about FVGs? What does QML means and how do we find it on chart? QML is the failed support and resistance. If market is in uptrend like this one, and it give you a change of character. Previously it was using a previous high as a support. See this? Previously it had to use, or most of the time it uses this high as a support and create a new breakout structure. But if it flips down and fail to hold the recently created low and give you a change of character here, now what will happen, it have a two resistance area. The flip areas which was previously a support will act as a resistance now. First is this one, which was the last support area. Now it will turn into resistance. And second is this area. This was also support, but price failed to hold this. So most of the time what happens, price usually takes QML area. This is your QML area and reject. Why price go for it? Because it is usually near golden pocket area around 618 to 786 zone. 618 to 786 zone. And if you see this, the same area was here. This was your last breakout structure, creating a higher highs and higher lows. And this was your change of character. So what are our fail areas? First is this one. Price will reject from here first. See this? There was a rejection from here initially, and again price flip above it. Now what will happen? Price will test this area because this was previously a support. Now it will convert into resistance, and look at this. It gave you a nice profit from here too. Now this area is also failed. So what is the current resistance now? The highest high, which is this one. If this also fails, then what we have here is 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, price was running in uptrend, and this was the area it need to hold to go more upside, but it fails to hold this, drop below it, and it fails to hold this one too. So now what is happening right now? Price is creating a liquidity near it, and if we get a sweep here and test of this area and rejection, it would be much better for this move. If I can show you some example of QML, let me show you. Okay, here you have in 1-hour time frame. Look at this. This is your high. You have a breakout structure. Okay, it is not, but you have to see some another example. Okay, this one is not also. We have it here, but in smaller term. Okay, so this is your high, and this was your last breakout structure. It have one candle closing above it, and here your structural areas get flipped. So it is likely to hold this area. This area will give you an initial bounce soon. See this? Most of the time this area gives you a nice reward. First is this area. See? And its major target will be the recently created high and lows. Okay, in downside we have a nice projection. What does, okay, it is already done. QML means quasi-modo pattern. It is a variant of head and shoulder. Both are same. The people are using different patterns, but all of having a same origins. If you call it in support and resistance, so this is your support. If it fails, it will convert it into resistance. Head and shoulder pattern, if you have this kind of thing, it is your QML. So all are the same thing, but just having a different names. Don't shift to Dubai, brother. It's not safe out there. I'm not shifting anywhere. Right now, I'm good in India. But according to Indian government, they are banning Forex trading. So I have to shift towards new country. Otherwise, how will I trade? Sir, is gold bullish trend? No, gold is not bullish. It is bullish in smaller time frame, but you have to watch 4-hour and 1-day time frame, which are still bearish. 4-hour is bearish, 1 hour is bullish. Sorry, 1 hour is also bearish, and 15-minute is bullish right now. Only 15-minute. 15-minute, 5-minute, smaller time frames are bullish now, but 4-hour, 1 hour is bearish. Daily time frame also. It is just having this FVG still pending. Look at this. This is having so many confluence over here. FVG in daily time frame, 4-hour time frame QML, then also our golden pocket zone. So possible sweep will be the better option to go for short opportunity. Can anyone suggest where to sell USDT? Sorry, brother, we don't discuss it over here. Which country will you prefer? I will prefer maybe Hong Kong. It would be much better. I have my friends over there too. So for the Monday, do you expect it to gap down opening? Possible, yes. According to 15-minute and 5-minute time frame, 5-minute is bearish. This was a liquidity hunt in 15-minute time frame. We don't have any closing above it, and this is your 5-minute change of character. So if we flip above it, it will be bullish. If we have any news in weekend which provide us a massive breakout above this one, then we will possibly see 4-hour QML area, and I'm still expecting it to test that area because it would be very much better to short from there. If you see here, this is your change of character, and look at this. This is your again change of character to the upside. So in 15-minute time frame, if this flips, it will be a long opportunity till 4-hour QML, and your first target will be this one around 5206. Second will be this one 5226. Above it, I will not suggest you to hold your buy position because these are resistance areas. And if you want to short here, best thing will be sweep and this one, change of character. We need this one. If price want to drop from here, it will do something like this, just like this. See this, sweep, drop, retest, and again drop. Equal high and equal low works very perfectly in gold. How come gold has crashed during war? Because of the liquidity buildup. Everyone was buying over here, and market don't favor the majority. Remember this, market will not favor the majority. Here this was news, and I have told you guys that news is in favor of gold. So many people buy it over here and waiting for a pump. But what market did? Market just sweep them out with this candle and then pump. Do you live trade? I do trading, but not on live. So for the short term, we need a 15-minute change of character and retest for the entry. Change of character is already done here. This will be a breakout structure. This will be a breakout structure. See this? This is your market structure shift. Oh, sure, for the short entry, yes, we need short. For short, we need 15-minute change of character. First of all, one candle close above, then again change of character, then drop below this low. Yes, I understand what you are saying for the short. Every time you post your profit on the Telegram, but you never show your losses, how much you take on a single day. My losses on a single day will be near about $150. So do you enter on the change of character or the retest of the top? I enter on the change of character and retest. Not on the change of character directly, I wait for the retest. And for my scalps, I use very much risky trades, so don't use that. Would you do live trade just once to hear your analysis a chart and it is playing out? We have done that in the previous time. Yesterday I was scalping this one in 1 minute time frame. Equal high, sweep and drop. equal high, sweep and drop, equal high, sweep and drop. I was using this one. I took this trade and here my lot was 100. I will share screenshot. I entered over here with 100 lots because stop loss was very much smaller above this high. The target was this low, but it did hit my break even here. I enter here, it went in profit and again hit my break even. I am confused with buying trends, but in selling I am a bit nervous. Can you help me? Why are you using Cent account? Cent account will build you confidence, and if I am using Cent account for this one, this person, silver. Just open 0.01 lot on silver and tell me what you will see on the $1 fluctuation. 100 lots. What broker are you using with, brother? Arey brother, I am using 100 lot in Cent account, not in real account. It is my real account, but not in dollar account. It is in Cent account. My dollar account is in another exchange. This is Cent account. I'm not trying to fool anyone. This is my Cent account. So basically it is one lot. My member know that I am using Cent account. So if you are new, then you will be not knowing that. Okay, now you understand. I was using Cent account for this one because in silver lot size is very much big, and if I want to book it in partially, I can't book it in small lots. If I'm using 0.01 lot, it would be very much hard to book it in partial. So if you want to book partial in silver and using a small lot, then you can use Cent account. I started trading in Cent account for this pair only. For gold I have my original account too, but I don't use that much right now. Analysis of oil. Okay, let's do it. WTI. Where is my markings unit? Okay, here it is. What it is? Okay, so our target was this red zone. It is already been hit. We can expect some sort of retracement from here. It is a bearish zone of monthly time frame, so watch for it. There will be a small rejection and possibly retest of this area again near about 66 to 62, then possible pump again. Is ideal form, I will tell you it will create head and shoulder. It is resistance area here. Can we use bot to trade? I don't do that. My one friend is doing that, but it is using a different kind of bot. You guys will not understand that. How long did it take you to become profitable? It take me 2 years. BTC, we already have done talking about BTC, brother. That if you want to buy BTC, watch for this area around 64,500 to 62,500. After that test, you can enter in long for BTC with having stop loss just below it. Target will be this area. First of all, wait for test and a closing of 4-hour candle. Do oil and gold work opposite? No. Is your VIP group profitable? Yes, it is profitable. In previous week, we did good gain in some short and then we had some stop loss. So maybe in previous week, we are in break even. Do you trade in MCX? If yes, any specific reason? I don't trade on MCX. I don't trade in Indian market just because of tax. Did you lose a lot in past 2 years? I lose a lot in January previous year because market was in range. In first 3 months I was losing a lot, then I took a rest and then came back when market settled down. But I have covered all my losses in this 2 or 3 months. You don't pay any tax. I don't pay any tax. Yes. Just minor taxes, but I don't pay my full tax. I have to cut this session. In India, tax is like you win or you lose, you have to pay tax. You open a position, you have to pay tax. You close a position, you have to pay tax. You are gaining profit in it, you have to pay tax. You are losing in it, you have to pay tax. You are holding it for some period and you are gaining profit in long term, you have to pay tax. IRS will be in contact with you soon. Possible, yes. But it would be not much. I will pay it. Forex is much better, but in crypto and stock market, taxes are like just headache. Previously, I was analyzing Indian market. Then how you sell your USDT? I sell it on the person I know. It is called OTC, over the counter. Do you do one-on-one classes? If so, how much? No, brother, I have never done one-on-one classes because it will take much time, and then another thing is it would be very much costly. Haha bro, I have lots of money. No, I'm not that much rich. I'm just a regular person. If I become a multimillionaire, you guys will know. Any other questions regarding chart? Don't you have materialistic desire? I don't have anything, brother. I am just gaining this amount to get settled down in other countries. Then I will gain some materialistic products. I am only 18 and started trading gold in September last year, made a $5K and lost it all, now trying to build a pack up. When do you think it is realistic time for me to be consistently profitable? If you use good risk management, then possibly you can clear your full losses in just 1 year. And if you want to be consistently profitable, 6 months to 1 year is enough. But first, learn. Without learning, if you are entering in this market, it would be like, what we can say, you are entering water without learning how to swim. Definitely you will be dead. If you don't know how to swim, how will you enter in the water? Yeah, I'm taking classes daily. Double edge sword, 100%. Yes. People treat this market as just gambling. This is not gambling, this is a serious business. If you want to stay and hold it for the long time of period, better to learn it. This is not a single shot market. You need to learn this. I have done 2x and 3x in just 1 week, but not here in just 1 month. I have learned that all thing in the period of 2 years, and then I am at the stage when I can double and triple my account in just 1 week with a good risk management. Please share some thoughts on learning this concept and specific to focus. Focus on first, structure is the basic thing. Some people don't know what is structure. They try to short market in uptrend and they try to long market in downtrend. Go with trend. First learn structure and candlestick. This is enough for you. You don't need anything. If you have a good grip on structure and candlestick patterns and then liquidity, this is all, you are profitable. And stick with a good risk management and use 1/2, 1/2 risk reward or 1/3. This is enough. This thing is enough to make you profitable. Should we see structure in 1 day or 4 hour for intraday? Use 1 hour. 4 hour and 1 day is for swing. If you want to trade daily, use 1 hour time frame. In your opinion, what pair has the best price action? You can use euro, you can use silver, GBP is also good. Just look at this, how many trading opportunities have created over here. This is your rejection zone, short here, your target, recent low. This flips, this is your support zone. Along here your target is this. Again this is breakout structure. Along here your target is this. Again this is breakout structure. If rejected here, this is also a possibility of long zone. Long here, possible target this. Which pair does support and resistance work best on? Euro GBP. The slow pairs will be good in support and resistance work. Like Euro GBP is good. Look at this. I don't even know when did I make this all. See this? From here I stop watching it because it is a complete range mode. It will play very nicely on support and resistance. This is support. This is your resistance. Take your 1/2, take your 1/2, exit the market, take your 1/2, exit the market. See this? Take your 1/2, exit the market. Rarely this kind of thing happens. If you see this in weekly time frame, look at this, how even weekly time frame, this is your support, this is your resistance, buy here, sell here. Silver, that will blow my account to volatile. I'm looking for the pair with amazing price action and not a volatility. If you want to trade silver, use cent account. It will not able to blow your account. I will buy Euro GBP near this one, this support area again. Right, recently it have a change of character. This is your change of character. This is your new breakout structure, and this is your support area, and also aligned with our weekly support. So if I get this one, I will be watching for buy till this high, because it is still in range in weekly time frame. Okay, so that's it. Can we end this session over here? Just remember this, that if you want to play a support and resistance like price action, watch a pairs which are consolidating. Consolidating pairs will give you a support and resistance setups like this, and it will hold it too. So that's it, guys. Hope you understand today's plan and this week's plan. We are still expecting a drop in gold according to our 4-hour time frame. I will be definitely watching for a short opportunity near this 4-hour QML and this area of 5250 to 5230. From the rejection this area, I will be watching for a new low formation below this low of 5000. So hope for the best. See you in the next